The role of leadership is to bring people together to get things done. This quote, said by Barack Obama, truly highlights the core of being a leader, to bring success through smartness and hard work, qualities that we are celebrating in today's junior school investiture ceremony for the session 2025-2026. We, Kruti
and Krushi, with happy hearts, welcome you all to this extremely special day. I'd like to extend a warm welcome to our chief guest, Mr. Yasir Nainar Sir, President DPS-Modern Indian School, Harish Kanjani Sir, Director DPS-Modern Indian School, Principal Ms. Asna Nafis, Vice Principals Ms. Shifa Sheikh and Ms. Soma Bhattacharjee, Headmistress Ms. Najla Mohammad Bukhari, teachers, coordinators, teachers and my dear friends.
Let us begin the day with the blessings of the Almighty. I call upon Muntasib Ahmad and Nabiha Ehsan from 5B to recite the verses from the Holy Quran and for its translation.
السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله رب العالمين الرحمن الرحيم مالك يوم الدين إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين اهدنا الصراط المستقيم صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين آمين صدق الله العظيم.
In the name of Allah, the most gracious, the most merciful. Praise be to Allah, Lord of the universe, the mercy-giving, the merciful, Master of the day of judgment. You do we worship and you do we call for help. Guide us along the straight road, the road of those whom you have favored, with whom you are not angry, nor who are lost.
I now request all of you to stand in position for the national anthems of India and Qatar.
Let's
To begin this auspicious occasion on a colorful, positive, and graceful note, we now invite Daneen Mehwish of Class 5D to present a bouquet to our esteemed chief guest.
Bouquet is a symbol of positivity, hope, and a shared commitment to nurturing the future, just as we nurture young minds in this institution.
Thank you, sir, for accepting this token of our respect and environmental promise.
Now it's time to rejuvenate our minds and spirits. Yes, it's time for some music. I invite the choir group on stage to mesmerize the audience with their melodious voices.
magnificent performance. We have all been blessed to have an epitome of a true leader right in front of our eyes. All the students here who are stepping into new leadership roles today need to just follow in her footsteps to be successful in their roles. Yes, I'm talking about none other than our beloved principal, Miss Asna Nafis. Ma'am, I invite you on stage to address the gathering.
Thank you, Khushi and Kriti. President of DPS-Modern Indian School, Mr. Yasir Naina, the chief guest of this morning, Mr. Kanjani, the EC member, our leadership team of Ms. Shifa, Ms. Soma, Ms. Najla, the academic and activity coordinators, proud parents, and the emerging leaders of DPS-Modern Indian School, our young council members. A very good morning. This morning is a very special morning for these little children. As I watched the performance on stage and I saw the little students on stage performing with pride, the school choir, I realized that each one of them has a potential of achieving greater heights. I was reminded of the days when I was a teacher handling young students of grade 4, 5, and 6 and teaching them English. One of the students, after many years, contacted me and said, "Ma'am, I wasn't a bright student in your class, I remember very well, but you had always appreciated what I did in my own small, sweet way. Today I'm doing very well. I'm recognized as an artist with the cinema world in Chennai, and I'm a Foley artist." And I had to actually search for what a Foley artist was, because that is something that we normally don't look at as a future for our children. A Foley artist is a person who provides the day-to-day mundane sounds in the post-production of a cinema, and this kid was doing very well for himself. He was sharing stage with A.R. Rahman, with legends like Ilayaraja, and I was so proud of what the child could achieve in his small, sweet way. He followed his dreams. He wasn't a very brilliant child in the academic arena. Each one of our students who's seated here has that potential. And of course, the ones who are selected here, double the more amount of potential that they have to become leaders. This academic session is a very, very special session. We are celebrating our Silver Jubilee year. A round of applause to all the leaders who have made this school possible, past, present, and of course who will take this to a greater height, the future leaders of our school. Each one of them deserves to be appreciated and applauded, whether it's the team of management, it's the team of teachers, the leadership team, or it is our students. Each one of them has made us very, very proud. Every head girl and head boy, when we were going through the 25 years journey, which we will shortly be displaying in various points, we realized that each of them is doing extremely well in life. Each member of the student council, otherwise also each member of the school is doing very, very well, representing us in major forums. Maybe it's the UN, it is in the economic forums. They are representing us as doctors, as engineers, as lawyers, as teachers, and we are very, very proud. To each of my parents who seated here, it's good to see leadership in your child, but ensure that you as a parent remain that role model who is teaching ethics and values to the child. In a world that is fast moving towards digitization, the fine lines are really blurred between what's right and what is ethically wrong. Do not stand up for every demand that your child makes, saying that my child can't do this, can't do that, health is suffering, this is happening, emotionally, a section has changed, and then you react to it. They have a long future. The place where they're going to move on in life is not going to be a very safe place. We have to accept the fact that the world is going to become even more competitive. And leave alone competing with human beings, we need now to compete with machines too. So each child has to be that strong. Each leader here who's seated has to become resilient and strong to overcome every challenge and ethically move forward. The world is seeing enough in the form of bad leadership. I hope each of my students here becomes the ambassador of good leadership. You take the world forward towards a positive direction. It takes courage because you are alone in those areas, and it's always very difficult to make the world understand what's right, because what you see in the media, you're not sure whether you should be following it or not following it, because you need to read extensively about history, about geography, to understand what the world is going through, the geographic locations, the economic situations, to understand what's right from wrong. Do not believe in everything that somebody speaks or does. Have your will, your way, and understand what is right. To each leader who's been crowned this morning, many congratulations, and of course to the parents and the grandparents who are seated, many, many congratulations to you too. And to my teachers and my leadership team who inspire us every day, thank you, and God bless DPS Modern Indian School.
Thank you, ma'am, for inspiring us with your words. We have amidst us this morning Mr. Yasir Naina sir as our chief guest, President DPS Group of Institutions and MIE SPPU Pune University, Chairperson Billabong High School, Chennai, India, Member Education Committee, Qatar Chamber of Commerce. Sir, please share your thoughts on this remarkable occasion.
Thank you, dear children, for that wonderful introduction. Indeed, that makes my morning. Dear Asna ma'am and the leadership team, my colleague Mr. Harish Kanjani, all the lovely teachers and the lovely students seated here to be crowned with your leadership positions, a very good morning to all of you. In my religion, we say that the difference between a believer and a non-believer is prayer. So if you pray, you're a believer. And if you don't pray, you're a non-believer. And I say a difference between good governance and bad governance is good leadership, in the same vein. So if we have good leaders, as Asna ma'am said, a lot of our governance issues, whether it is within companies, corporations, schools, communities, or even countries, can be solved with good leadership. I really wish all these children who are being given their leadership positions today to make this the start of their leadership journey. And this leadership journey should take them to a lot of new things that they will do in the future. As Asna ma'am also said, we are computing not only with other humans, but we are also competing with computers now, because they are getting intelligent. They are getting our intelligence. And the way they are getting intelligence is multiple intelligences are being sourced through one machine. So when you open Google and do a search, now the AI engine picks up so many things that previously was not available, and you have so much more information at your fingertips. So the world is changing, and our leadership styles also need to change and adapt to this evolving world, and make sure that we are creating good governance and good communities to live in and add value to the society. And I really wish all these children the very best. Dear parents, thank you for taking time out from your busy schedule. It's a Sunday working day for many of us, and I'm sure you are here to witness this momentous occasion when your child is being crowned with the leadership positions. And I'm sure these are moments to treasure. I have had my moments to treasure, and I still treasure these moments when my children went through these leadership positions. And I think these should be treasured throughout. I mean, they might be getting more leadership positions when they grow up, so these should be treasured throughout. I would also like to congratulate, while I'm here on stage, the entire school leadership team for their excellent board results that were announced last week. Yes, the board children are not here, but we should congratulate them in absentia that they've done a wonderful job, made the school proud, made their parents proud. And what I really liked about our results is our overall school average is very high. Even though we might not have got a topper in 12th, but we missed the topper maybe by 0.2 or 0.3 marks, but our overall school averages are very high, which means a lot of children are doing very well, and the school has helped them to improve in that way. And I really congratulate all of them for their hard work. And yes, in grade 10, we have a topper, not just in Qatar, but all over the Gulf. Asna ma'am also mentioned about the 25th anniversary. Dear parents, yes, this is our 25th year of existence. I really thank all the visionary leaders, whether it be from the management, from the team of school leadership, as well as parents and students who have stood by us and made sure that we see this day, this 25th year. And this year is a year of not just celebrations, but marking each aspect of our journey, whether it is how we have built this lovely infrastructure, how we have built our academic programs, how we have partnered with people to help us achieve this remarkable success. Everything will be celebrated in this academic year, and we really wish all the parents to be a part of these celebrations, all the students to be a part of it, and let us make sure that these moments are also treasured and we move forward with a lot to remember and a lot to gain from our past. So thank you, dear parents, thank you, dear students, and I wish you the very best in your leadership journey. Good morning.
Thank you, sir. It is time for some entertainment. Brace yourself for a high-octane dose of entertainment. Yes, I think you guessed it right. I invite an energetic group of dancers to fill the auditorium with an energetic vibe.
समंदर मंजिल दूर नहीं है, आग जगा मन के अंदर मंजिल दूर नहीं है, अपनी हड्डी की मशाल से खुद को राह दिखा दे, तू है तो बस तू ही तू है, दुनिया को बदला दे, मौसम रातों के गम का क्या रोना है, सबको ठोकर मार तुझे बस कामयाब होना है, तू होगा कामयाब, तू होगा कामयाब, तू होगा कामयाब, तू होगा कामयाब, पूरे कर लेगा तूफान, तू होगा कामयाब, तू होगा कामयाब, तू होगा कामयाब।
I am motivated. No one can break my spirit. No one can dim the light inside of me. I am driven, dedicated, and determined to live my best life. I am proud of myself for how far I've come. Pursuing my dreams and purpose gives me joy. I accomplish my goals. I love myself and I love my life.
सीने में चिन्ह आरज़ू रुक नज़रा तू राह तुझसे रूबरू थोड़ा सा तू रख सबर थोड़ी तेरे जल
awesome performance. Thank you, dear friends. I now invite Ms. Sonal Sampath, our dear activity coordinator, to walk us through the selection process and procedure of the prefectorial body.
Good morning, all. Leadership is not about titles or positions. It's about action, influences, and impact. A good leader is not defined merely by their abilities to give orders, but by their ability to inspire, guide, and support others towards a common goal. The Junior School Student Council is comprised of such leaders who have committed themselves to lead not just with minds, but also their hearts. These students have proven themselves over time to be responsible, caring, and dedicated, always enthusiastic to help others and work towards a better classroom environment. They have been chosen through a rigorous selection process, starting from the application form, followed by the selection process with various round of personal interviews with house wardens, coordinators, vice principal, and principal. The council was selected based on their academic performance, performance in external examinations, leadership qualities, cultural and academic achievements, internal assessments, and personal interviews. This year we received a number of applications from young aspirant leaders, out of which these students' leaders have been selected for various posts. However, let me affirm that everyone is a winner. The students who have not been selected are in no way lesser in their ability to be exceptional leaders. All of you are capable, immensely talented, and promising leaders. This year's prefectorial body has been entrusted with the responsibility of leading their peers in the junior wing through academic year, a responsibility that they will no doubt successfully carry out with their full capabilities. And this year's Student Council is special for you are an important part of this milestone year that marks the silver jubilee of our school. Taking up this coveted responsibility this year will make your names etched in the history of this school in silver. I proudly present and introduce you all the newly appointed prefectorial body of the junior school for the academic year 2025-2026. May I now request our President, Mr. Yasir Naina, Principal, Ms. Asna Nafis, Vice Principals, Ms. Shifa Sheikh and Soma Bhattacharjee, Headmistress, Ms. Najla Bukhari, to please come on stage to invest our young leaders. I now call upon Ms. Binsi Mary Ron to take over the proceedings of the event.
Thank you, ma'am. Good morning, all. On this special day of honoring young leaders, allow me to introduce a boy whose leadership is rooted in responsibility, integrity, and a deep sense of purpose. A true academic achiever, he is a multi-time abacus champion, gold topper, and winner in Olympiads for general knowledge and social science. Beyond the classroom, he shines on the sports field, earning medals in running, relay races, and always giving his best in every house event. What sets him apart is his unwavering honesty, his helpful nature, and the maturity with which he handles every task entrusted to him. He dreams of becoming an astronaut, a leader among the stars, committed to teamwork, discipline, and making a difference. With pride and joy, we welcome our head boy of the Junior School 2025-26, Ryan Mark Chungat Tony. As we gather today to celebrate leadership and responsibility, it's time to introduce yet another young leader who is a powerhouse of talent. She is an exceptional performer, graceful in dance, powerful in public speaking, and fearless on the gymnastics floor and swimming lanes. A proud recipient of gold medals in science, Hindi, and maths Olympiads, her excellence extends far beyond the classroom. She leads with creativity, winning hearts through art, acting, and cultural participation on every stage she steps on. Her dream is bigger than herself, to make the world greener, cleaner, and kinder for all living beings, especially our beloved pets. With a heart full of ambition and hands ready to serve, she is a true beacon of purpose and passion. We are honored to welcome our head girl of the Junior School 2025-26, Tiara Sitansh Kumar Desai. Now, I request our dear Principal Ma'am to invest the head boy and the head girl with their badge, sash, and certificate. I call dear ma'am to administer the oath.
We, the students of DPS-Modern Indian School, hereby swear that we shall discharge our duties and responsibilities to the best of our ability. We shall be models in discipline, honesty, and integrity. We shall respect all the rules and regulations of the school and abide by the school motto, service before self, now and always.
Thank you, ma'am. Students, kindly get ready for your photograph. Okay. With the head boy and head girl now officially invested with their responsibilities, it is time to honor and recognize the rest of our young leaders, each one entrusted with a unique role and the promise to lead with dedication, discipline, and integrity. So, let me call upon Arnav Ranjit, President Student Council. Arnav is a curious and creative leader who enjoys reading, science experiments, and strategic games like chess. A gold medalist in SOF Olympiads and a budding entrepreneur at heart, he leads with discipline, adaptability, and a strong sense of purpose. Samaira Akhtar, President Student Council. Samaira is a passionate reader and talented sketch artist with an outstanding academic record, earning A1 grades and multiple medals in SOF, Silver Zone and Interhouse competitions. With a heart of a future pediatrician and the spirit of a true leader, Samaira inspires not just with her achievements but by being a role model of humility, dedication and grace. Alan Peter, President Activities. A passionate reader and football enthusiast, Alan brings energy, awareness and strong communication skills to every task. With a dream to become a kind and dedicated doctor, he is committed to learning, leading and making a positive impact wherever he goes. Tanaya Prajapati, President Activities. Energetic and enthusiastic, Tanaya shines in public speaking, dancing and sports while always being a caring teammate and thoughtful listener. With the sky as her dream and the pilot seat her goal, she leads with determination, empathy and a spirit ready to soar. Arham Suhan Kapde, Secretary, Student Council. A dynamic all-rounder, Arham blends creativity, sportsmanship and leadership with a kind heart and a never-give-up attitude. From writing stories to playing football and cajon, he is a motivated team player who leads with integrity, adaptability and a passion to make a difference. Faiza Sheikh, Secretary, Student Council. Dynamic and dedicated, Faiza is known for her leadership and passion for change. Faiza has consistently shown a strong commitment to improving our school community. With her vision of becoming an IAS officer one day and unwavering energy, she is sure to make a lasting impact. Get ready to cheer as we welcome Swarit Gaurav Darokar, our energetic and determined games captain. With a passion for sports and a drive to lead by example, Swarit inspires everyone on and off the field. His commitment and team spirit truly makes him a champion. Let's welcome Shrestha Samir Darne, our enthusiastic and thoughtful games captain, whose love for both indoor and outdoor sports is truly inspiring. With empathy, teamwork and a passion for learning, Shrestha leads with her heart and determination. Her dream to become an astrophysicist shows the sky is not the limit, it's just the beginning. Now, may I request our dignitaries to invest the students with a sash, badge and certificate. I request our dear Vice Principal Ma'am, Ms. Shifa Sheikh, to administer the oath.
We, the students of DPS-Modern Indian School, hereby swear that we shall discharge our duties and responsibilities to the best of our ability. We shall be models in discipline, honesty, and integrity. We shall respect all the rules and regulations of the school and abide by the school motto, service before self, now and always.
Thank you, ma'am. Students, kindly get ready for your photograph. Congratulations, students, and all the best. Now I hand over to Ms. Harsha Nair, the Rose House Warden. Thank you all.
Good morning, everyone. Thank you, Ms. Vinci. Now let me introduce the next set of energetic and enthusiastic leaders. Ishika Bibin, Director of Public Speaking. Ishika's passion and determination truly shines through in everything she does. It is inspiring to see how she balances her diverse interests with such discipline, all while keeping her dream of becoming a cardiologist. Mariha Chatkan, Director of Public Speaking. Mariha, a confident and creative student who loves reading, writing, and exploring the wonders of the ocean. With her curiosity and passion for marine life, she dreams of becoming a marine biologist. Shivani Suresh Babu, Director Dance. Shivani's talent and creativity are truly inspiring. Her passion for dance and art shines brightly, and her determination to become a choreographer shows her fearless spirit. Ria Abdul Rahim, Director Dance. Ria's energy and kindness make her truly stand out. Her blend of talent, confidence, and compassion shows she is ready to adverse great things, especially with her dream of becoming a doctor. Trishta Bharadwaj, Director Music. Trishta, a multi-talented and passionate individual who loves music, dance, acting, drawing, and creating content as a YouTuber. With dreams of becoming an engineer, Trishta is determined to make a meaningful impact and build a better world. Anvita Kanchi, Director Music. Anvita is a kind-hearted and talented student who excels in singing, swimming, chess, and skating. With strong communication skills and a passion for helping others, she dreams of becoming a compassionate doctor. Nitya Nitin Pujari, Director Art. Nitya is a talented and compassionate individual with a passion for drawing, painting, singing, and playing the keyboard. Her dream of becoming an army doctor reflects her dedication to serving others and her love for nation. Kartika Jain, Director Art. Kartika is a disciplined and dedicated individual with strong leadership and teamwork skills. Kartika's passion for personal growth reflects her dedication to becoming a better human being. Varnes Fernandez, Director Environmental Club. Varnes is a confident and creative individual with a love for reading, singing, and dancing. With a passion for fashion, Varnes is on her way to becoming a successful designer, reading to bring her creativity to life. Evelyn Davis, Director Environmental Club. Evelyn is a confident and expressive individual with a talent for dancing, public speaking, and strong writing. With determination and a commitment, Evelyn is on her way to achieving her dream of becoming a civil service officer. Srimati Vasant, Director Discipline. Srimati is a creative individual with a passion for art, reading, and crafting. With strong listening skills and creative thinking, Srimati is on her way to becoming an architect. Nabiha Asan, Director Discipline. Nabiha is a disciplined and dedicated student who excels in both academics and extracurricular activities. With strong leadership skills, a helpful nature, and a confident public speaking, she is a role model. Now, to formally officiate their position, may I request dignitaries to present the sash, badge, and certificate to the student leaders. my privilege to invite our academic coordinator of grade 5 and 6, Ms. Rituparna Roy, to come forward and administer the oath. Dear students, kindly get ready for the oath position. We, the students of DPS-Modern Indian School, hereby swear that we shall discharge our duties and responsibilities to the best of our ability. We shall be models in discipline, honesty, and integrity. We shall respect all the rules and regulations of the school and abide by the school motto, service before self, now and always. Thank you, ma'am. Students, take your position for the photographs. Congratulations, students, and all the best. Now, I would like to call Ms. Sweetie to continue with the proceedings.
Harsha. Good morning everyone to present here. It's my privilege to introduce the young leaders. Let's welcome the enthusiastic Lily House Captain Saeed Mohammad Rayan Abbas. Rayan is an avid reader, a confident speaker and passionate about aeroplanes. The vibrant and multi-talented House Captain Lyrika Parekh. She finds joy in dancing, reading, traveling and drawing. With a compassionate heart and clear vision, she aspires to help others as a dedicated doctor. Now let's call upon Lily House Prefects, Liana Ellen. Her passion includes gymnastics, drawing, singing and public speaking. Her aspiration is to be a kind person who helps others, truly reflects the kind of heart of a leader. The graceful spirit, Maithili Devang Pathak. Maithili's passion span across Bharatanatyam, public speaking, chess, swimming and painting. She dreams of making her mark as a successful businesswoman. Samrat Johari. His love for reading, drawing, and sports is truly inspiring. With a dream of becoming a pilot and traveling the world, he is set to soar high. A great swimmer, dancer, and badminton player, Mehak Taslima Sheikh. Mehak dreams of becoming a compassionate doctor dedicated to serving those in need. A young leader who shines both on badminton court and in lifting others up, Sojas Kinkar, with his sights set on becoming a successful businessman. Now may I request to all the dignitaries to honor the students with sashes, badges and certificates. Lotus House leaders. Please welcome to the stage Lotus House Captain John Shizo. He has strategic mind on the chessboard matches his ambition to shine on the football field. Let's invite the talented Captain Amira Shogat. With a heart for art and a love for singing and painting, she dreams of serving the community as a compassionate doctor. Now, let us welcome the dedicated Lotus House prefects. Arnav Ajish, a true sports enthusiast, his love for football and chess is matched only by his dreams of becoming a brave firefighter. Hanisha Karthik, her curiosity knows no bounds with an insatiable drive to experiment and explore. Hanisha envisions a future where her scientific discoveries make a lasting impact. A great public speaker and dancer, Ruhina Mitra. She is an ever-energetic person who aspires to become a doctor to heal and help others. Laiba Hashmi, her love for gymnastics and skating shows her commitment and creativity. She dreams for painting the world with her imagination as an artist. A young dreamer whose hands nurture the earth and whose eyes are set on the stars. Puneet Verma. His love for gardening reflects his patience and care, while his ambition to become an astronaut engineer shows his limitless vision. Now, may I request to all the dignitaries to honor the students with sashes, badges, and certificates. Cheer Senior School, Ms. Soma Bhattacharya ji, to administer the oath. Children, please take your oath position.
We, the students of DPS-Modern Indian School, hereby swear that we shall discharge our duties and responsibilities to the best of our ability. We shall be models in discipline, honesty, and integrity. We shall respect all the rules and regulations of the school and abide by the school motto, service before self, now and always.
Thank you, ma'am. Students, kindly get ready for the photograph. Congratulations, children. Let's give them a huge round of applause. Now, I would like to call upon Miss Mithali for further proceedings.
Thank you, Miss Sweetie. Good morning, one and all. It is my proud privilege to introduce the next group of appointees. I would begin by calling Rose House leaders. Rose House Captain, Syed Yusuf Ahmed. Syed is a sports lover and wants to pursue sports as his career. He loves to play football. Arpa Arun Paul. Arpa is confident and expressive child with strong vocal speaking skills. She is always in forefront for helping others and inspiring the ones around her. Rose House Prefect, Akshara Upendra Nath. Akshara loves art and dance. She wants to become a journalist and become the voice of the people. Maisha Arif Hassan. Maisha enjoys reading novels. She aims to follow the footsteps of her father and become a doctor. Ayansh Bansal. Ayansh loves to play football, basketball and chess. His ambition in life is to become a neurologist. Samra Manhil. Samra aims to become a successful eye specialist. She loves to do painting and calligraphy. Andil Maria Soni. Andil believes in teamwork. Her ambition is to set up her own company and run it successfully as the CEO. Now I request all the dignitaries to invest the student with their sash, badge and certificate. House Captain, Spratyang Ramesh Babu. Spratyang is passionate about sports and would like to become a pilot, flying high in the sky. Yusra Abdul Moeed. Yusra's ambition is to become a teacher. She takes an interest in reading, painting, and sports. Tulip House Prefect. Adhya Vinash Gaikwad. Adhya aims to become a scientist and wishes to make this world a better place to live. She has an interest in playing chess and basketball. Jasnoor Singh. Jasnoor wishes to pursue a career in aerospace and aspire to become an astronaut. He loves to watch scientific movies and reading books. Sara Muhammad Saifiullah Khan. Motivated by the TV series MasterChef, Sara wants to pursue her career in culinary arts. Aradhya Lalit Pandey. Aradhya loves reading books. She aims to become an astronaut and explore the space. Naisha Sisodia. Naisha wants to become a doctor. She loves music and take interest in content creating. Now I request all the dignitaries to invest the student with their sash, badge and certificate. Request the headmistress of kindergarten, Ms. Nazla Bukhari, to administer the oath. Students, please take your oath position.
We, the students of DPS Modern Indian School, hereby swear that we shall discharge our duties and responsibilities to the best of our ability. We shall be models in discipline, honesty and integrity. We shall respect all the rules and regulations of the school and abide by the school motto, service before self, now and always.
Students, take your position for photograph. Congratulations, dear students. Thank you, ma'am. Over to Sonal, ma'am.
as the new appointees have sworn into their positions. To mark the officiating of their responsibilities, we now have the handing over the flags. As flag bearers of DPS-Modern Indian School, the head boy Ryan Mark Tony and Tiara Desai, head girl of junior school, will now accept the school flag. The outgoing head boy Satvik Bansal and head girl Sambhavna Sharaf will now hand over the flag to our respected principal ma'am, who will now so present the flag to the newly appointed head boy and head girl. I request our President, Mr. Asar Naina, to hand over the flag to the newly appointed head boy and head girl. Thank you, sir. The sports flag will now be handed over by the outgoing games captain Omar Uthman and Som Sigda Das to our respected HOD of PE department, Mr. Balaji, who will present it to the newly appointed games captain Swarit Gaurav and Shrestha. I request the dignitaries to join for the photograph. Thank you all. I now invite the Lily House Warden, Ms. Sweetie Saroha, to hand over the house flag to the house captain, Syed Muhammad Rayan Abbas and Lyrika. I request the dignitaries to join for the photograph. Thank you all. The Lotus House Warden, Ms. Vincy Mary Ron, will now hand over the flag to the Lotus House Captain, Johan Shijo and Amaira Shaukat. Thank you all. Ms. Harsha Nair, Rose House Warden, will now hand over the flag to the new house captains, Syed Yusuf Ahmed and Alpa Arun Paul. invite Ms. Mithali Pandey, Tulip House Warden, to hand over the flag to the House Captains, Pratyang Ramesh and Yusra Abdul Moeed. I request all to please take your positions for a group photograph. Yes. I request the dignitaries to kindly come and be seated. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, students. Congratulations, dear students. This is your chance to rise, shine, and set an example as young, aspiring leaders. I hand over the proceedings to Kriti and Kushi.
We now have Satvik Bansal, head boy, followed by Sambhavna Saraf, head girl of the Junior School 2024-2025 to address the audience as a representative of the outgoing prefectorial body as they hand over the baton of leadership to the newly appointed prefectorial body.
Leadership is not about being the best. It's about making everyone else better. Good morning to our esteemed chief guest, Yasir Naina sir, President, DPS-Modern Indian School. Respected principal, vice principals, headmistress, loving teachers, dear parents, and my fellow students. I stand before you today with a heart full of emotions, both happiness and a little sadness, as I get ready to hand over the responsibilities of head boy for the year 2024-25. It feels like just the other day when I was chosen for the special role. I remember the excitement, the nervousness, and the promise I made to myself to do my best, be a good listener, and lead with kindness, and what a journey it has been. Firstly, I want to say a big thank you to all my teachers. You were my biggest support, whether it was guiding me during school events, encouraging me when I felt unsure, or simply believing in me. I couldn't have done this without you. Being a head boy taught me so many things: how to speak confidently, how to be patient, how to work in a team, and how to handle responsibilities with care. I learned that leadership is not about giving orders, but serving others, setting a good example, and always doing the right thing, even when no one is watching. There were times I made mistakes, but I also learned from them. I made new friends, discovered new strengths, and grew not just as a student, but as a person. As I pass on this position to the newly selected Student Council of 2025-26, I feel proud and hopeful. Proud of what I have learned and achieved, and hopeful that the new student leaders will enjoy this journey as much as I did. To you, my friends, I say, wear this badge with pride, lead with your heart, and never be afraid to ask for help. You've got this. To my fellow students, thank you for your trust, your smiles, and your support. I will always carry them in my heart. Thank you, and may we all continue to grow, learn, and shine together. Good morning to esteemed chief guest, Yasir Naina sir, President, DPS-Modern Indian School, respected principal ma'am, vice principals, headmistress, coordinators, respected teachers, honored guests, fellow students, and my dear juniors. As I stand here today, my heart is a mix of joy, pride, and just a little bit of sadness. It feels like only yesterday that I was handed this prestigious position, eyes wide with excitement and dreams brimming in my heart. And now it's time to pass on the torch. Being head girl of the junior school at DPS-Modern Indian School isn't just a title. It's a journey, a privilege, and a masterclass in responsibility, resilience, and relationships. Every day brought a new lesson. Every challenge turned into a stepping stone, and every success was sweeter because it was shared with all of you. To my fellow students, you've been my greatest strength. Your laughter, your cheer, and your trust made this role meaningful. We laughed together, learned together, and sometimes even stumbled together, but we always rose as one team together. To our incredible teachers, thank you for being our guiding stars. Behind every assembly, every initiative, and every little milestone, your unwavering dedication made the magic happen. You believed in me before I believed in myself, and for that, I'll always be grateful. To the new Student Council, congratulations! You're about to begin one of the most rewarding chapters of your school life. Lead with not just your head, but with your heart. Remember, leadership isn't about commanding, it's about connecting. Be fair, be kind, and above all, be true to the values that make our school shine. And to my juniors, you are the soul of our school. Never doubt the power of your voice or the brilliance of your ideas. The future is already in your hands, so hold it high and hold it proud. As I hand over this position, I carry with me a treasure chest of memories. moments that have shaped me into who I am today. I'll always hold close the friendships, the fun, and the feeling of being part of something bigger than myself. I'm reminded of the words of Swami Vivekananda that have guided me through this journey. Arise, awake, and stop not till the goal is reached. Let these words be a compass, just as they were mine. Thank you, DPS Modern Indian School, for giving me this head start in life. The kind that doesn't just teach you how to lead, but how to serve. Thank you.
Thank you, Satvik and Sambhavna.
Please put your hands together as I invite Ryan Mark, head boy, and Tiara Desai, head girl of the junior school for the academic year 2025 to 2026 to deliver the acceptance speeches, officiating their new role. A leader is the one who knows the way, goes the way, and shows the way. I begin with this quote by John C. Maxwell. Good morning, respected chief guest, principal, vice principals, headmistress, coordinators, teachers, parents, and my dear friends. With a heart full of gratitude and pride, I, Ryan Mark, am deeply honored to stand before you today in this esteemed institution as I accept the noble responsibility of serving as the head boy of the junior wing of DPS-Modern Indian School. Especially at this time when our school celebrates its glorious silver jubilee, making this moment even more special to me. To begin with, I bow my head to the Almighty for His blessings. I'm profoundly thankful to my parents whose love and sacrifice have shaped me to be who I am today. I extend my sincere gratitude to our respected principal, vice principal, headmistress, coordinators, and all my beloved teachers for believing in me and selecting me to serve as the head boy. Your unwavering guidance and support has shaped me both academically and personally. I also thank all my fellow students for their love and support. As the head boy, I promise to uphold the value systems that our school stands for. I will also encourage and motivate my fellow students to reach their full potential. My goal is to foster unity, respect, and inclusivity among all the students. I promise to serve not with authority but with responsibility and dedication. As I conclude, I wish to say a team is like a tool set. Each tool has its own strength. Alone, it may be incomplete, but when used together, greater things can be achieved. So, let's unite our efforts for the betterment of our school and create a legacy we all can be proud of. This is me, Ryan Mark, signing in as the head boy of the junior wing of this great haven of learning, DPS-Modern Indian School. Thank you. Esteemed Chief Guest, President, DPS-Modern Indian School, respected Principal, Vice Principals, Headmistress, teachers, and friends, good morning. I, Tiara Desai of Class 5D, am truly honored and grateful to be chosen as the junior school head girl of this prestigious school. This is a responsibility I accept with great pride and with a promise of dedication. To my principal, vice principal, and teachers, I express my deepest gratitude for your guidance, support, and mentorship. Your wisdom, experience, and unwavering dedication inspire us to strive for excellence. And I am fortunate to have such incredible role models in our school. As head girl, I aim to be a leader who is approachable, empathetic, and fair. I will work to promote a culture of inclusivity, respect, and kindness, where every student feels valued and supported. I hope to be a positive influence, encouraging my peers to reach their full potential and make the most of every opportunity. Together, we can achieve great things, whether it's enhancing student activities, spreading kindness, or supporting each other in our academic and personal growth. I am excited to embark on this journey with all of you, especially this year that marks the silver jubilee of our dear school, and look forward to making this year memorable and meaningful for entire school community. Thank you once again for this incredible privilege. I, along with the newly invested Junior School Student Council, promise to do our best to make our school proud and to leave behind a positive legacy. Thank you. Thank you, Ryan, Mark, and Tiara.
To deliver the vote of thanks, I invite Ms. Ritupana Roy, Academic Coordinator for grades 5 and 6 on stage.
Thank you, students. Gratitude is not only the greatest of virtues, but the parent of all the others. Good morning, one and all. On behalf of the entire junior school, I stand before you with a heart full of gratitude as we conclude our investiture ceremony, a momentous occasion that celebrates new beginnings and budding leadership. First and foremost, I extend my heartfelt gratitude to our chief guest, Mr. Yasin Naina, President DPS-Modern Indian School, and Mr. Harish Kanjani for gracing this event. Thank you, sirs. Your inspiring words have surely left a lasting impression on the young minds stepping into the new leadership roles today. A sincere thank you to our principal, Ms. Asna Nafis, whose vision and guidance continue to shape the values and future of our students. I extend my sincere thanks to our Vice Principal, Junior School, Ms. Shifa Sheikh, and Vice Principal, Senior and Senior Secondary School, Ms. Soma Bhattacharjee, Headmistress Kindergarten, Ms. Najla Bukhari, for their invaluable contribution, guidance, and constant support. To our teachers, thank you for nurturing and mentoring our students with such dedication. Your role in shaping these young minds into responsible individuals is truly commendable. Our sincere thanks also goes to the computer department for preparation of the in-house AV presentation, IT team for providing IT support, and the facilities department for smooth functioning of today's ceremony. To the parents, we are truly grateful for your support, encouragement, and for being our constant partners in this journey of education and growth. And most importantly, to our newly elected student leaders, heartiest congratulations. You carry out your duties. May you carry out your duties with sincerity, kindness, and courage. Remember, leadership is not about power or position, but about service and setting an example for others. Let us all carry forward today's spirit with a grateful heart and a shared commitment to building a better tomorrow. Thank you and have a wonderful day ahead.